What is going on, everybody? It is Chuck Downfield back with some Kansas Jayhawk Dynasty. The Jayhawks sit at 8-3, 5-3 in conference, look to push that record to 9-3 overall and 6-3 in conference as they play their final game of the season. The big rivalry game, Kansas against Kansas State. It is a battle for the Governor's Cup. It is also senior day for a lot of these proud Jayhawk seniors. Of course, Adam Scott on offense and Michael Green are the two notables. Michael Green, of course, the linebacker who is playing like a beast this season and is a final for the best linebacker in the nation. And I believe the Chuck Bednarik Award. It is going to be an absolute bloodbath as the Kansas State Wildcats are ranked 14th in the nation and the Jayhawks are ranked 16th. We are here at Memorial Stadium and we are underway as, of course, good old Tim Foster back to return the kick, and he's going to fair catch it. And the game will start at the 20-yard line. Michael Johnson under center now, dropping back to pass and finding Steven Christensen, the tight end, for a big gain of about 20 yards. Opening up the game with a pass in back-to-back weeks. Let's see how that bodes for the Jayhawks. Adam Scott, the deep man in the backfield, with a quick spin move, and he's going to get stopped after a gain of 2. Check out those stats for the season: 1,202 yards, 9 touchdowns. He is the only Jayhawk to score a touchdown running the ball this year. Now Adam Scott showing off the wheels and picking up 8 yards. It'll be 3rd down and inches. The Jayhawks facing their first 3rd down on the day. An I formation lined up here. Who else but Adam Scott in the backfield, and a big hole opens up front, and he will pick up about 10 yards. It's going to be a 1st down. Strong I formation here. Scott Holmes getting some love on senior day in the backfield. He's the deep man. It's going to be a play action to him. Johnson dropping back to pass. Now he'll dump it off to Scott Holmes, who will pick up 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5 now. Looking for an emphasis on the running game last week, Adam Scott and Scott Holmes were held to minimal yardage. Let's see if they can rebound as Michael Johnson with a play fake, and he'll throw it out to Joel Robinson, who picks up 6 yards and a 1st down. The Jayhawks are marching on their first drive of the game. Shotgun formation now. Holmes and Scott are in the backfield, and it's going to be a handoff to Adam Scott, but he'll be met 2 yards in the backfield, and it'll be a loss of 2 yards as Kansas State defense is holding up against the running game. Johnson dropping back to pass now and throwing a tight one into Brad Meadows, the star receiver, for a gain of 20, and that'll put the Jayhawks inside the 5-yard line for the first time on the day. This first drive is going very well. A nice ball there, good ball placement, good catch all around. Scott Holmes, now the deep man in the backfield in the strong I formation. He'll get the handoff on a stretch, and he will get into the end zone. The first Jayhawk besides Adam Scott to score a touchdown running the ball this season. It has been a very, very busy season for Adam Scott. Scott Holmes, however, gets the touchdown there. Let's see how Kansas State responds, led by senior halfback Nate Ingram, who had a subpar game last week. Quarterback Leonard Copeland is another one to watch out for. He has some outstanding scrambling ability. Dropping back to pass now is Copeland, and showing off that scrambling ability as he picks up about 12 yards, but there would be a flag on the play. It would be a clipping. Now setting them up with 1st down and 13. Out of the pistol formation now, Copeland's going to give a read option to Nate Ingram, who pushes off the first defender, but is then brought down by Michael Green. 2nd down and 11 now, pistol formation again. Copeland dropping back to pass and floating one out to the sidelines. I guess he did not like any matchup he had there. Pistol formation again, and it is 3rd down and 11. Dropping back to pass now is Copeland. He's going to throw a screen out to Ingram, who's going to get brought down by linebacker Michael Green, his first big play on the day. It is going to be 4th and 14 now for Kansas State, as they could have had a 1st down, but a costly penalty would push them back, and that would be the story of that drive, as Chris Love now is going to break a tackle on the punt return. Love with some room to work. He's going to break a tackle, spin there across the 50, down to about the Kansas State 45-yard line. And let's see how they handle this drive. I formation to start as Adam Scott sheds a tackle and then picks up about 7 yards. The theme for this Jayhawk team this year has been leaning on Adam Scott as a ball carrier. I don't see that changing at all today as Isaiah Higgins goes in motion from left to right. It'll be 3rd down and 3 now. I formation here for the Jayhawks as a play action is thrown out there. Johnson is going to roll to his right looking for a receiver. Sims is open and Johnson can't connect, and he throws the ball away at the last second. It'll be 4th down and 3 now for the Jayhawks. The offense is back out on the field. Johnson dropping back to pass, rolling to his right again. He throws a quick pass out to Scott Holmes, who reels it in, and Holmes is going to carry for another 10 yards. It'll be a 1st down for the Jayhawks. Johnson now with 2 running backs in the backfield out of the shotgun formation, dropping back, and he's going to get sacked. A host of Kansas State Wildcats there to bring him down. That was a bad play for the Jayhawks. The play action took too long. No receivers got open, and that is a recipe for a sack. 2nd down and 15 now, strong I formation. Scott Holmes getting some more play time in the backfield as Johnson drops back, fires a throw out to Brad Meadows, who reels it in. It'll be a gain of 14 yards, 3rd down and inches upcoming. Strong I formation again. This is going to be a constant for the day as Adam Scott in the backfield now. He'll cut to his left, pick up some good yardage, lowers a shoulder expecting contact, gets none, and picks up 9 and a 1st down. How about that? Strong I formation now again. Michael Johnson under center. He's going to drop back to pass. Throw one to Brad Meadows, who reels it in on a curl route, and he will score a 12-yard touchdown reception for Brad Meadows. It is 14-0 Kansas over Kansas State. Leonard Copeland now with a read option. He's going to lower a shoulder and pick up 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2 upcoming. He fooled the defense on that one. That could have gone for more if he would have broke that tackle. Michael Green now manned up with the tight end. It's going to be another read option. This time Copeland has some big room to work, cutting to his right and picking up a 1st down. That will be a 9-yard gain there. 2 rushes for 17 yards on the day for Copeland. 3 receivers out in the set shotgun formation. Copeland and Ingram in the backfield as Copeland gives another option, and he's going to lower a shoulder and get hit by 3 Jayhawk defenders. And that will be a gain of 3. Good stop there. 5 minutes and 55 seconds left now in the 2nd quarter as Copeland fires a pass out to his left. It's going to be reeled in, but for a gain of 4, 3rd down upcoming for these Kansas State Wildcats. How do they respond with their 1st 3rd down on the day? Their 2nd 3rd down on the day. A man in motion as Copeland's going to run out to the left for a speed option, and he's going to get brought down for a gain of 3, running out to the right. Good stop by the Jayhawks all in all. 4th and 6, and they would punt. Strong I formation again as Adam Scott's going to get the carry, try and stretch it out, but he's going to get brought down for a loss of 2. This Wildcat defense is streaky, sometimes looking great against the run, sometimes looking horrible against the run. Let's see how they do here. 2nd down and 12 now as Isaiah Higgins gets a reception. Their defender misses, and Isaiah Higgins has no one in front of him. Down to the 10-5, touchdown Jayhawks. A slant pass that goes the distance. Michael Johnson throws a dart. Isaiah Higgins turns on the Jets, and it is going to be a big-time reception. And 1 of 81 yards to be exact. That would be an NCAA record. 21-0 now. The Jayhawks running away with it as Ingram gets the call on a handoff, and he's going to pick up 12 yards and a 1st down. These Wildcats need something to stay in this football game. 4-man front now for the Jayhawks. Copeland under center. He's going to give another handoff to Ingram, who cuts to his left and picks up some good yardage, throwing the stiff arm out there. Thank God Julius Richardson was there to clean up the tackle. I formation, Copeland dropping back to pass. Now he has all day to throw. Copeland running around in the pocket, finally decides that he's going to take off with it. Copeland gets a block, and then Michael Green's there to tackle him, but it would be a slide. And that would be a 1st down for these Wildcats. 4-man front again for the Jayhawks. Shotgun formation, Ingram on a little draw, and he's going to be brought down by Jonathan Hester, the junior, who thank God is going to be coming back next year. 2nd down and 9 now as Ingram gets the handoff on what looks like a sweep. Ingram with room in front, and Michael Green is there to make the tackle. There was 3 other Jayhawks there as they had the speed to catch up with him. A little counter now for backup running back Robert Fontaine, but he's going to be brought down for a loss of 1. Craig Mills there on the tackle. 2nd down and 11. This time the Jayhawks inside the red zone. The Wildcats, but a screen play to Ingram would be brought down for a loss of 1 or 2. It's going to be 3rd down and 14 now. Copeland with an empty set, dropping back to pass, running out of time, and he's going to be sacked. A big sack by big number 98, Tony Mullins. That would put them in field goal range. The kick would be up and good. The score would be 21-3 now with 1 minute and 48 seconds left. The Jayhawks are going to try to make something happen. Johnson dropping back, firing to Meadows with a nice spin move there, but can't quite get away from the defender. A gain of 7. It'll be 3rd and 3 now. A handoff to Adam Scott, who gets enough for the first down. 1:24 left to go in this half. Dropping back to pass now, Johnson finds Meadows again on a drag route. He's going to lower his shoulder and pick up enough for a first, but he's going to fumble. The Wildcat defense recovers. And just like that, the Jayhawks get their opportunity stripped away. However, I don't think this was a fumble, but there would be no booth review. We would just have to live with it. First down and 10 now for the Wildcats. Copeland dropping back to pass, scrambling out to his right, and it would be a gain of 5 yards. 2nd and 5 now for the Wildcats. Pistol formation here. Copeland and Ingram, the men in the backfield. Copeland motioning his tight end from left to right. Dropping back to pass now, scanning the field. He'll throw to the tight end, who gets hit hard by Michael Green, but it would be a first down altogether. About a minute left to go now in the half. Copeland in the shotgun formation. Dropping back to pass again. Scanning the field. He's going to step up and run. He's got some room to work. Copeland cutting to his left. Copeland inside the 10-yard line for a 22-yard gain on that play. First down and goal now. Copeland with Ingram to his right. He's going to drop back to pass. Copeland looking, firing a pass out to his left that could have been intercepted by Johnny Ingram, but it would not be. However, the play would be pushed out of bounds. 2nd down and goal. Clock stops. I formation here. Copeland turning and handing off to Ingram, who's going to get pushed out, and Michael Green's going to make the tackle. 3rd down and goal now upcoming for Kansas State. It would be a hurry up back to the line. Shotgun formation here. Copeland snapping the ball quickly, looking for someone to throw to, shedding a tackle, and then being brought down for a sack. That would be Jerry Harris on the sack. That's right, the safety came up and made a big-time play. The Wildcats would score 3 at the end of the half to make it 21-6. An upset in the making. Kansas has had all of the momentum, has been pushing the envelope with this game. They are in the driver's seat as we see the Nissan halftime show. No pun intended there, but in all seriousness, the Jayhawks are running this show. They are able to run the football at will. They're passing the football well. I don't see how Kansas State is going to be able to stop them in this next half. The big play by Isaiah Higgins obviously was the highlight of the half. Defense has looked very good, especially in the red zone. Some big-time sacks there by Tony Mullins. And if it weren't for a fumble by Brad Meadows, who knows, that could have been 28-3 at the half. Here's some stats for you. 4 passing yards for the Kansas State Wildcats in that half. 4 passing yards, that's it. 96 rushing yards. A lot of that attributed to quarterback sneaks. But however, we are off in the second half, and a quick handoff to Nate Ingram gets brought down by Jonathan Hester. 4 tackles, 1 for a loss on the day. Now a counter plays. Ingram does a quick little spin around because his blocker gets blown up, and that would be cornerback Andrew Hicks, who flies in to make the play. 3rd down and 12 now coming up for the Kansas State Wildcats. It will be a screen. Ingram receives the catch, and he's going to get brought down by Michael Green. Michael Green sniffs screens out like it is his job. He does a great job at doing that. Strong I formation now. Adam Scott, the D-man in the backfield. Who else? And Scott's going to get a huge block from his guard and pick up 6 yards. This Jayhawk team has grinded defenses all year, and they continue to do so in this game. 2nd down and 4 now. Johnson under center, dropping back, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. A loss of 6 on the play. 3rd down and 11 now. Shotgun formation here, 2-by-2 with receivers. Johnson's going to fire a quick pass out to Isaiah Higgins, who couldn't get his head around in time. It'd be 4th and 11, and the Jayhawks would be forced to punt. Good stand there. However, now the Wildcats are on offense, and Michael Green reads the play, and a big-time tackle in the backfield there. 2nd down and 13 now. Green's dropping back into coverage. He sees a man, and Green can't make the interception. Oh, man, I thought I had that. I thought that was going to be a pick. I thought it was going to be a user pick. It was not. 3rd down and 9 now. Dropping back to passes Copeland. He's going to fire to Ingram, who's got no one around him for 10 yards. Ingram shakes a tackle, then gets hit himself. It would be a gain of 8 on the play. I formation here for Kansas State. It's going to be a quick handoff. Ingram's going to hit the off-tackle play, and he's going to be brought down for a gain of 6 on that. Kansas State shotgun formation here. Copeland in the backfield with Robert Fontaine. It's going to be a quick bubble pass out to Butler, who shakes off a tackle from Jerry Harris and picks up 15 yards. A good play there and a 1st down. Copeland now with a handoff to Fontaine, as Fontaine's going to get brought down by who else but Jonathan Hester, the mean linebacker the outside linebacker. He has played great this game, great this season. Shotgun formation now. Copeland's going to give a quick handoff to Ingram, who's going to find some room to work, and he's going to get brought down by number 23, William Keenan. A good play by him. Pistol formation now. Copeland's going to fake the handoff. Copeland's got a speed option dialed up, but he's going to fumble the ball on the pitch, and Jesse Quinn is there to recover. A big play for the defensive end. A big play for this Jayhawk defense. He had everybody beat, but that's going to be a forced fumble by cornerback Andrew Hicks. A great play there, and the Jayhawks would have possession of the football. Third quarter now, 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the quarter as Adam Scott gets the reception, and it'll be a gain of 5. Michael Johnson was almost sacked on that play, dropping back to pass now in shotgun formation, and Lance Sims dives for the catch. A big-time play there. Let's take another look. Johnson with a little floater. Sims lays out for it. You got to love that dedication. Strong eye formation now. Adam Scott, the deep man in the backfield. He'll cut this one back on the stretch, fighting through blocks and fighting through a tackle, picking up 7 yards, setting up 3rd and 3. Johnson with a play action, dropping back to pass. Now he's going to hit Scott underneath. A nice spin move there, and he's going to pick up 9 yards and a first down. Strong eye formation, double tight here as Adam Scott's got blockers out front. Scott trying to fight off a tackle. He'll pick up a first down on a gain of 11 yards. First down and goal now, winding out time in the third quarter. Johnson can't find anybody open, and he's going to be sacked for a loss of 7. That would do it for the third quarter. Fourth quarter now, 21-6, Jayhawks opening up this quarter with a pass to the end zone. Chris Love with the reception. Touchdown, Jayhawks, a 16-yard strike to Chris Love. Michael Johnson's 3rd touchdown pass on the day. Ingram with a draw. He's going to get hit and brought down after a gain of 7. Good play for the Jayhawk defense. Pistol formation now. Ingram again in the backfield. Copeland dropping back to pass now, finding his receiver out in the flat. That'll be his tight end, Rucker, who picks up about 12 yards and a big-time first down. Copeland's 10 of 11 on the day. Solid completion percentage there. Rucker in motion from left to right. Michael Green going out with him. Green on a blitz. Now he's going to get cut. Copeland has some room to work now. Copeland's going to get brought down for a gain of 4. Second down and 6 now. Copeland dropping back to pass. Scanning the field. He's going to be brought down for a sack. Julius Richardson. A big sack. His first on the day. It'll be 3rd down and 10 now. Right when Kansas State is gaining some momentum. Julius Richardson shuts the door. Big time play there. He had been knocked down and got back up and got a sack. And Michael Green sniffs out the screen again. A gain of 1 and a big hit. Michael Green giving the fans what they want on senior day. 4th down and 11 now. Pistol formation. 5 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. It is tough to come back in this game. Copeland dropping back to pass. He's going to be sacked. Another sack for this Jayhawk defense. And the second stringers are in. Joel Ward handing off to Scott Holmes, who's going to get brought down for a loss of 4. Let's see how the second stringers do with a little bit of time. 2nd down and 14 now. Ward under center, dropping back to pass, firing to Lawrence Williams, who picks up 10 yards. And it'll be 3rd down and 4 now. Motioning in Williams this time. Ward dropping back to pass, throwing to Steven Christensen, who picks up 7 yards and a first down. Good play there by these second stringers. Right now, it's all about burning time. Scott Holmes and Chris Love in the backfield. Holmes is going to get the carry. He's got some room to work with up front, but then gets hit hard by a safety. It'll be brought down. 2nd and inches now. It'll be a handoff to Chris Love on the motion. Love backtracks and then picks up just enough for the first. 2 minutes and 54 seconds, and it is all over but the crying now. A minute left to go in this game. Ward dropping back to pass on a play action. He's going to roll to his left, trying to make something happen with his feet, and Ward's going to get hit inside the 5 and fumble. It'll be Kansas State football. There's a minute left to go in the game. On their own 1-yard line to finish this game off. Copeland dropping back to pass now. He throws one out to the left. That's going to be caught, and a tiptoe catch at the sidelines. A good catch there. Playing for ego now, Copeland dropping back to pass in the shotgun formation, the same as it's been all day. And there's a dime pass to his receiver, Anthony Perez, a gain of 30 yards, I believe. Shotgun formation again for Copeland. He's going to do a read option, and Copeland's going to get brought down in the backfield. A big play there by the Jayhawks. Kansas State would take their first timeout. 36 seconds left to go on the clock now. 3rd down and 14. Copeland with a hard count, motioning his tight end from left to right. Copeland dropping back to pass. Now he's got a screen set up. This time, Michael Green's not on the field to sniff it out. Ingram now picking up some big yardage. He's going to gain, looks to be about 18 there. 4 seconds left in this game, playing for ego. Ingram, he's going to shed a tackle and then get into the end zone for pay dirt. But it would be too little too late. Their first touchdown of the game comes with 4 seconds left. That would do it. Play of the game, no doubt, is the slant pass to Isaiah Higgins that he took to the house. A great play there. He turned on the burners and nobody was going to catch him. Your Jayhawks improved to 9-3 on the season, an outstanding performance. This team was severely underrated coming into the season, now ranked 16th, probably higher after this game. And they shut down this team, the Kansas State Wildcats. They shut down the number 14th ranked team in the nation. That has to say something. Copeland, who's a good player, got shut down. Their running back, Nate Ingram, he did not play that well. Michael Johnson, the player of the game, 14 for 20. 3 touchdowns. Big-time game from Michael Johnson, excuse me. Okay, checking out some stats now. Ward, 2 for 2. Also, that fumble, that hurt us, although it was too late to really do some damage. Adam Scott, 12 rushes, 65 yards. Not a great game for him. Not a great game at all. However, he did what he had to do. Brad Meadows, 5 receptions, 64 yards. Of course, Isaiah Higgins, 1 reception, 81 yards, and a touchdown. Chris Love had a touchdown on the day as well. Luckily for us, we get Isaiah Higgins and Brad Meadows back next year. As good as they are now, they will be even better. However, we are going to lose both running backs, Scott Holmes and Adam Scott. They played very well for us. Michael Green also, we're going to miss him. 8 tackles, 7 solo, 3 for a loss, 1 assisted tackle. That would do it. And here are the Big 12 rankings, everybody. Oklahoma at number 1, Kansas at number 2. Oklahoma 9-2, Kansas 9-3. Checking out their schedules now. Just kind of rehashing our schedule for the Jayhawks. Big time win at Rice and Louisiana Tech. Then we lost 3 to Texas Tech, TCU, and Oklahoma. The Oklahoma game, 20-10, that was the one I wanted back. I felt like we really could have done some damage in that game. But after that, I think everybody rallied and we knew what kind of potential we had. At one point, playing 4 straight top 25 ranked teams. That was a big time streak, 6-win streak. That's what we finish the regular season out on. And this is Oklahoma's schedule. Losing to West Virginia early in the year, but recovering. And then I think I saw another loss in there. I'm going too fast here. Here is my question for you. Conference Championship Week. Kansas is ranked number 2 in conference. Oklahoma number 3. Why do we not end up playing Oklahoma in the conference championship, as you'll see here? Wait for it to load really quick. I don't get this. It's a bye. It just says a bye week for us. We're ranked 13th in the nation. When I went and checked the conference standings again, as you guys are going to see here, we're still number 2 in the conference. Oklahoma and Kansas. What's going on? Is it a glitch in the game? I don't know. Pretty sure the Big 12 has a championship every year, just like every other conference. But then I went and checked the conference championship games, because it's conference championship week, and there's no Big 12. What's going on? Am I missing something? I feel like I'm severely missing something here. I have every other conference except Big 12. So, anyway, nothing you can do about it. Let me know if there was something there that I'm missing. However, we finished the season ranked 15th. Solid going into the Cotton Bowl to play number 22 ranked Florida Gators. Michael Green was the one winning awards there for the best linebacker in the nation. Congrats to him. Anyway, that is all I have for this video. My name is Chuck Downfield. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I will see you next time in the Cotton Bowl. Stay classy, everybody.